results back and it did come back negative. Did you test at home? Did you already know that?
I did not test at home.
Okay. Have you taken your medicine today?
No.
Okay. So you don't need to take it. We just wait for you to bleed. I know you have one frozen. Did you guys talk about if this came back negative, what you would want to do?
I think we would probably want to try again.
Okay. Do you think you would want to try flash or do you want to use the frozen one? The doctors are meeting tomorrow for their IVF meeting, so they'll go over all of this and like what they recommend next. And then we'll have you talk with Dr. Keller on the phone after that meeting later this week. So, they're probably going to say, well, do they want to do flash? Do they want to do frozen? Does it matter to you? I mean...
No, it doesn't matter.
Just
but preferably we would use the embryo that we have left just because I no longer work for Washington University.
Okay. Well, let me do this. Let her know that you definitely want to talk to her after this meeting to see what your next steps are. And then I'll let her know kind of what you're thinking too, what's going on with working and things like that. And then she'll talk to the rest of the physicians tomorrow afternoon, and then she'll get in touch with you with what they recommend next.
Okay, I do have a question. So if we choose to use the frozen embryo, we only have to do progesterone shots, right?
Correct. Everything else is oral.
Okay.
So what I'll do when I'll send you a MyChart message because I have it all written out, like how it would go, and send that to you just so you kind of have an idea, because it does go pretty quick. It's a lot different than the fresh cycle. It's a lot easier. So I'll send it to you so you can see kind of how the steps go.
Okay.
Because basically when day one of your period, you would start the estradiol or estradiol, which is 3 times a day, and you have to take that at least 12 to 20 days before we see you, because all we're doing is building your timing.
Right.
And then we bring you in for testing, and if everything's good, we give you a set day to start your progesterone, and then your transfers like the next week. So it goes pretty quick.
Okay, and then on the frozen embryos, they do assisted hatching, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So you probably want to go that way first. I don't think you want to. Do you want to?
No.
It sounds like you want to do fresh. Okay. Well, let me let her know that.
It's just because my husband is, we do have an age gap, and he would like to not wait.
Okay.
As long to do it again, but
okay.
It's ultimately what Dr. Keller think would be best. Thanks for.
Okay. I will definitely let you know, and then I'll have Crystal call you and get you on her schedule. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye, Chelsea.
All right. Bye. Here.
Baby. Baby.
4 o'clock.
It didn't implant. They don't want you to come back and try again.
We can do our frozen embryo transfer, but they want me to bleed first. I'll be on estrogen patches and the progesterone. But Dr. Keller wants to monitor my progesterone during our treatment because they didn't do that this time.
Yeah.
And she thinks that I needed a higher dose.
How much higher?
Probably 2 milliliters. She knows. She knows that mommy's hurting.
It's not your fault.
I think it was the day after transfer when I had to work that lab by myself. And I knew that it was gonna jeopardize what we had done.
We don't know that for sure.
And my job was just too stressful. Has your mom texted you?
Mm-mm. Did they call you or was it in my chart?
No, Amy called me and she was like, have you tested at home? And I was like, no. And she said, well, your results are negative. And then she just